Well, that's 40 seconds of my life I'll never get back. Banning 8 bots. That's a record for the past year or so. Don't come back. Only one of them had Nazi dog whistles on it. That's impressive. So how's everyone doing? I'm recovering. Omicron is pretty rough. Would have been a lot worse had we not been vaccinated. Rizby's being grumpy. You have rice. Now, it was the very top one. I'm not going to say the name. Alright, let's play some Zelders. How does one Zeld anyway? That question hasn't been answered. Doing okay, which is an improvement from earlier. Improvement from earlier is usually good. I am going to be talking with food in my mouth, by the way. I'll try not to be gross about it. I won't get right up next to the mic and be like, ah, nom nom, because that's nasty. Alright. Let's see, here we are in the desert. We already did all the Skyloft stuff prior to this. One of these days we need to get around to doing the soup delivery. Maybe after this temple. Christy still got a cough pretty bad. So you may hear that in the background. Alright, we already got the goddess cube in this first room, so that's good. Oh shit. That was a bug I could have caught. I missed my bug. Damn. I need to constantly be vigilant. That's the wrong tool. Huh? So how are you doing, Freya Dragon? I'm ready to catch bugs as soon as I hear that sound again. Those are bats. I don't think I can catch them. I've tried. Had a video effects on to make it easier to view another stream the other day. Dark Souls is a very dark game, both visually and thematically. It's super bright. It's weirdly bright. And I was about to ask why the video was all washed out. There are very few parts of Dark Souls that are actually dark. It's one of the main things people make fun of about it, is that it should be called Bright Souls. Thematically, yes. The streamer was in the Tomb of Giants. Okay, that place is is one of the only really dark places in the game. You even need a torch to get through it. Sort of. Or a light source. I guess it's a lantern in that one. And then that same lantern doesn't work in another area except to reveal one secret door in the entire game. Man, that game's badly set up. Alright. Somehow I switched the hands my Joy-Cons were in. Whoops. Oh, you're electric. Danger, high voltage. When we touch, when we kiss. When we touch, when we kiss. Yeah, the weird bug hat's too depressing to think about, though. I just decided I wanted to blow shit up, that's all. The only thing two might not know about that game are which glitches are useful in speedrunning. But dang, does she know a lot of glitches. Ow, rude. Ow. Whoops. I didn't react quick enough, and then I reacted too quick. Let's reload our bombs real quick. Alright, we made it. If I stop moving suddenly, that's probably because I'm taking another bite of this Panda Express that Christy got. This is mukbang for people who can't stand ASMR. Yeah, like the stamina wheel is like one of the few things that you can't upgrade in this game. Kind of weird. Mukbang is the name that's been adopted for eating really close to the microphone as a stream. It's supposed to be a social thing, but you tend to hear a lot of chewing, and it's really gross. People like it, though. I don't want to yuck their yum, but to me, I don't like it. I mean, they did upgrade Fee to be less annoying. Not annoying. Oh man, it's a really big switch. What do you suppose this will do? Yeah, same here. Holy shit, it's time travel. Welcome to the past, motherfuckers. Do not interfere with mining operations. Stop talking to me. Excuse me. Ugh. Gaston, stop now. You do not need to be begging to be up here. Not when I have food. Shoo. Shoo. Figure it out. Alright. I am able to confirm that a time shift has occurred within this space. Any impact to the blue stones creates a sustained temporal disruption field in the surrounding area. Readings show that this area is in a past time state. I'm so glad. Yeah, this in Kingdom Hearts basically no different. Where did you come from? We're collecting time shift stones and transporting them to Lanayru mining facility. Kingdom Hearts has a time travel thing. I wouldn't call it similar. Stay away from the blue stones. They're too dangerous for humans. I mean, if I'd stayed away from the blue stones, y'all would still be dead. Let me grab some bombs from the past, or the future, rather. Now these work. Isn't it great? Hey, I got an ancient flower. Alright, that we have to throw a bomb into. Let's check out the other minecart first, I think. Yeah, it leads to a smaller area, while this leads to the way to go. Oh, okay. I gotcha. I can also use the Beetle to collect all those rupees. Alright, a box. It's a red rupee. Which is like a blue rupee, but quadruple. I like how they give no fucks about nearby explosions because they're robots. They're basically invincible. Whoops. Oh, got it. Good enough. I don't need that last one. Alright, now we can continue on. Facing backwards. Oh, that's better. I don't know. Maybe we'll have a game that goes that far back at some point. Look, it's a tiny switch. Unfortunately, only one can be active at a time, but not sure why. I guess there's only enough energy to support one. You're interested in the time shift stones? Then you should take a tour of Lineru mining facilities. Ow, rude. Oh, right, I remember this. The arrow is super helpful. Y'all remember trying to do this in Wind Waker? It's some bullshit. Well, sure, but you can have even more ancient, more mysterious stuff. Nature abhors a time vacuum. More red rupee. Shit. Damn it. I missed. It's blocked out of your memory. Cannot blame you. You only have to do it once that I recall. And it sucks. Maybe twice? Either way, it sucks. Alright, just always have the net ready to go is what I've learned. Nothing? Alright. You think those were the ants from Ants? Do you think they were an anti-communist parable targeted towards children by Woody Allen? I see you over there. I'll get to you. And ya. All right. So these are more spumes, obviously. But these are electric spumes. I don't have a wooden shield on me. The metal shield is obviously a bad idea. I say obviously because, well, metal conducts electricity. Oh, shit, 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 shit. Oh, got there. Oh, ow. And this way. It's fine, it's fine. Can't get up there from here. Gotta go around. Ah, rude. Go. That works. Oh, there's a diggable spot there. Oh no, I couldn't quite reach. So the story behind ants is that they heard that A Bug's Life was being worked on, and were like, okay, we need to work on our own right now. So it is a Bug's Life ripoff, just a sneaky one. Oops. A very, very timely one. Come on, give me a blue crystal. It's okay, there's bombs over here that I can just gnaw them up real quick. Now, if I recall, I gotta bowl this bomb at that rock. Which you'd remember if you were playing every day. But if you're only playing once a week or so, you might forget. Alright, that did nothing. Alright, let's see if I can bowl one further. Come on. Oops, I fucked it up. Because it's really hard to get Link to face exactly straight. Will that do it? Yeah, there we go. Now I've got to pull out the Beetle, probably. and bonk it real good. Hooray, done been bonked. Where are my ants? I require ants. The ones further back have probably respawned. Yeah, having octagonal gates on any stick is a really big help. Oh, this is a bad idea. Oh wait, no. This doesn't go where I was thinking it did. Which means I need to go back the other way real quick. Oh, come on, I don't need a cutscene. There's a treasure chest. We have arrived at Lanayru Desert. The terrain in this area has changed dramatically as climate, etc. Yes. Totally necessary to do auto-advancing text. I have confirmed numerous areas of sink sand. Should you step into sink sand, you may be swallowed by the desert. Bodily danger has increased by 30%. As a safety measure, I recommend you check the terrain on your map with minus. My readings indicate that Zelda has passed through here. As previously stated, the area is highly dangerous. I suggest reuniting with her quickly to determine the motivations behind her actions at Eldin Province. As with most things about arcade setups, having fucking round gating around the joysticks was to give you less control. So I don't know why people think it's a good idea. Who needs precision in games about precision? We're not spending quarters on these things anymore. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Link knows exactly what a minus button is. Ow. Another ancient flower, that's a good thing. I'll be fine, I just want to break the rocks behind him. Oh shit! I meant to do that. I meant to break everything, don't worry about it. The Wii Nunchuck actually has detents too, not just the gate, so even if it's not pressed all the way out, you can get an accurate 0-degree angle. Ah! See, that's a good design choice. Hey, Bad Road. Alright. Got a Gerudo Dragonfly. There was another one. I guess it disappeared. Wait, did I take off my shield? There we go. Ah, crap. There. Fuck guessing. Hey, it's a blue bird feather. Who is putting these feathers in locked boxes? Unlocked boxes? Boxes that appear that they could be locked. They put them in big ornate chests and then stick those chests on top of giant pillars. Then set up mechanisms to guard them. I'm just gonna say I've seen enough blue birds flying around this game that I don't think they're that rare. Link just knows how to pick locks, but he doesn't know that that's not the normal way of unlocking a thing. So he's a step ahead of Sora then, who doesn't know what a key is. Which is canonically true. Kingdom Hearts has a weird world. Link can't pick locked doors. That's true. Because he only knows how to open doors with keys. Obviously. I'm gonna go back for those ants, okay? As long as no one minds. Wait, is this a tumbleweed? I don't think it is. No. There are tumbleweeds out in the desert, though. And you can catch them in a net. Which is a little strange, but... These are for doors only unless we're talking about the hero of legend. Exactly. See, you get it. Alright, the answer in one of these pots. Oh, come on. Oh, I accidentally stepped on him. There we go. And the other one got away. Oh, no, there he is. The Oracle games and Link's Awakening had locked blocks, but those are all the hero of legend, yeah. Who was a timid boy. Yeah, that's the most efficient way to use the net. Just like using the net in real life. I remember back in the days of dial-up, I had a sound that I had my computer play every time it connected to the internet. There was this fanfare that went do 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 do, and then some guy would yell internet, and it was glorious every time. Every time my dial-up finished. All right, now we got all the things in there, so. So now we're out in Lanayru Desert. Make sure I didn't miss any goddess cubes along the way there. Just the one. Alright, good. And there's just one in the desert area here too. I knew one of them had it. That's what the dial-up noises are, just some computer talk. I gotcha. Sorry, Eden. I'm a professional. All right. This is where we start finding tumbleweed, as I said. Oh, there it is. Where the fuck did it go? Damn it. It disappeared. Ah well, lots more should be coming. It's a water bopper. Got one. Might as well take it with you. Well, you don't gotta be so sarcastic. That one's gonna hit the wall. Yeah. Alright. Now remember these guys being a pain in the ass. Especially with a metal shield. Yep, real tough. Now bump into this shit. Apparently, I was remembering wrong. That's weak even as weak enemies go. Oh my god, it's a tumbleweed. All right. We're gonna start fighting bokoblins with like lightsabers soon. Tumbleweeds sometimes roll across the sand in Lanayru Desert and other places. Tumbleweeds are used as a material to upgrade a variety of items. You could collect them with the bug net. Trash or treasure net. Alright. So, I do this. I don't think this quite works. This is what I need the hook beetle for? No, no, that works. Okay, cool. Well, let's go back to the past then. Remember, I get the hook beetle here, which is rad as fuck. Here we are. They're more like electrified clubs. I mean, what isn't? Help! Ow, right. Oh. I turned him into a skeleton. That didn't work. Wind Waker's finishers are much cooler. Thank you. If you hadn't come along, they would have sucked all the electricity out of me. Oh, look at that. You have a Beetle. It appears to be an older model of Lanayru fabrication. As thanks for saving me, I'll upgrade that for you. Give it here for a second. You got the Hook Beetle. The big pincers enable you to pick up and carry things. And then you can press ZL to drop it. I've added a pincer modification so you can grab things. Be careful out there. All right, I will. All right, now we grab the bomb. Look out below. And drop it. That was exciting. It even slows down so it's easier. Does this work with a slingshot? Nah. All right. Let's see. We're here. Ah, this is where we need to be. My favorite thing about Wind Waker was how the whole game would freeze for a second when you hit something, just to get across how strong the blow was, and it felt really good. Until you had someone who owned a PlayStation 3 nearby say, "Why is the game freezing every time you hit something? Can we not even handle that?" It's like, do you not know how computers? Come on now. It's an artistic choice and a pretty good one. Just apparently too subtle for gamers. Oh, whoops. That one damn branch is too high. All right. Now we can get across here. Oh yeah, I would have loved to see Wind Waker actually finished when they released Wind Waker HD. For instance, having those micro dungeons turned into real dungeons, that would have been great. Gold thingy. See, this Link doesn't get magical cardio. That's the problem. He only gets more hearts, not a stronger heart. There's a bird over there. Y'all check out this weird bird. Ugh. Is there something I can do about this bird? Hey, bird, what's going on? Oh, didn't like that. Oh, we got this. Come on. Oh, I fucked up again. I ran past the tree with the bug on it. That's alright, there's another bug over here. Oh, fuck. I approached too quickly. You have magical osteo instead. I mean, Link already... Every Link has that. At least every Link with the hook shot. Alright, let's explode some more dudes. I'm pretty good at... Whoops, I'm... Oh, wait, it reappeared. That's no good. I don't like that. Oh, I fucked this up. Oh, I'm dead. There we go. Perfect. There's the goddess cube. Well, of course, according to every known law of aerodynamics, metal beetles should not be able to fly. The metal beetle, on the other hand, does not care. Oh shit. Rude. Ah. Hey, this guy's just gonna keep fucking striking at me, huh? Fine. We'll do it the hard way. Alright, gotta wait until it actually starts approaching me and then throw it. That was probably too late. Yep. Alright, I gotta do it as soon as it starts rolling up. Fucked it up again. My brain's not all here. And then I threw it anyway. It's fine. Alright, here we go. That should do it. Or it's gonna blow. Fuck it. No, can't make it that way. I don't think it was supposed to have seen me there. I don't think there's anything else to get in this room. All right. We made it. Hooray. The Skyward strikes hurt the hermit crabs. I'm not sure. I assume they do, since your sword does. It's a better idea than trying to time the bomb, huh? Alrighty. We made it this far. Oh yeah, some of the cactuses have proper bombs on top of them. Well, let's take advantage of that. Hooray, we did it. I think that's where we need to get to. Are the bomb cactuses related to herbaceous bomb flowers, or did the bomb flowers evolve multiple times? Who even knows? Cactus juice is the best nitroglycerin. Why do you think tequila exists? We did it. Welcome to it's a temple of time. They're both explosive. Alright, there's one goddess cube in here and also some octoroks. The Temple of Time's been around for a long while. Tequila is explosive and then it makes parties happen. Also, a lot of people get really violent. Well, a lot of white people specifically get really violent when they drink it. Can't trust white people with anything. Well, my range is just slightly too short, so I guess we're using the Beetle. Bonk. Remember to keep the quote bot going. I used to be faster at this. You know, when I was 10 years younger. Yeah, I also really liked this whole area. The sound suddenly cut off. That's fun. Why did that happen? Can y'all hear it? Y'all can hear it. Did I accidentally mute it somehow? Somehow I managed to mute the sound and I don't know how. That was weird. I kind of bonked my controllers together, but that shouldn't have any control over the TV's mute. I must have bumped the TV remote. The problem there being that it had stuff in front of it, so I'm not sure how it managed to mute anything. Weird. Alright, into the minecart. And there's another time crystal. Right, I remember having to get shit across by timing some of this stuff. Wild. What's over this way first? Frisbee, don't chew up your crate, please. Hey, here's a different kind of switch. That's good. Gaston, shoe baby. I said shoe baby. Go on. Thank you. So the back, or the textures in the volcano, most of them looked like an oil painting, and some of them do here too. But then there's some that just look like a fucking mess. Alright, well that's clearly not the right switch. That didn't do shit for me. I'm gonna go blow up that bokoblin real quick. That future past bokoblin. Feel the fear. Having Blue Moon ice cream. Is that ice cream with like Blue Moon ale in it? 'Cause that might be alright. Alright, somewhere around here is a thing that's gonna let me use this track. But I'm trying to figure out where it is. Yeah, this is where I need to get to. So that's a problem. I gotta use bombs probably to blow up this top part. Yeah, Link just catches the beetle. Okay, here we go. It's like, alright, there's blue glows there, so there's gotta be a fucking switch in there, but how do I get to it? Oh, now it's stuck that way forever until I hit another switch. Get out of here. Honestly. Octoroks. You know what we do with the Octoroks? We bump their Octoroks back at them. So they octopop. Bang, bang with the bang, the dang, the dang, diggy, diggy, shiggy with the boogie, get up, jump the boogie. Ah, there's our goddess cube. that a silver rupee? No, that was a blue rupee. Whoops. I meant to do that. Alright, gotta get this guy out of the way. Thank you, Christy. You Octorok their Octa socks off. Aw, shit. Help! I'm working on it. Ah, damn it. Come on. Ha 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 ha. You're safe now, citizen. Thanks for helping me. This is the Temple of Time. Within is the sacred gate of time made by the goddess. It's my job to patrol outside the temple. If you want to reach the gate of time, you'll need to pass through that door. Huh? You need another way in? Well, Laneru Mining Facility and the Temple of Time are connected underground. Laneru Mining Facility is right there. I think that they're trying to take over the mine. Laneru Mining Facility's just ahead. Good luck. A report, Master Link. The map you possess corresponds to the actual terrain of this area with only 35% accuracy. The robot you met earlier modified your map to show past terrain that is now submerged below the sink sand. Oh, good. Bonk. Now let's cube. Oh, whoops. Gotcha.
Good to see you, bud. Seems like you pop up everywhere. Oh, I'm one to talk. Anyway, bud, there's something I'm dying to tell you. It is the discovery of the century. This is a sacred place known as the Temple of Time. I could not believe my eyes when I saw a human who lives on the legendary Isle of the Goddess. If I wore clothes just like... or it wore clothes just like the ones written about in the ancient manuscripts. And it looks just like you, bud. It came with another person, and they entered the temple. I wanted to chase after them, but there was an explosion all of a sudden. And the entrance, well, you can see for yourself, bud. I don't think we're getting past this mess. I just wish we could find out what's happening on the other side.
Well, not getting through this way. All right. So now we've gotta go back across using this minecart and get to this spot. So this is basically what Minecraft is like, right? Now we can actually use this to get back across if we wanted, I think. Not enough tree punching. Well, there hasn't been a lot of trees nearby to punch. You know, in my defense. Yeah, we could get back across that way, but we're going this way. And here we are. We're gonna be heading into Laneru mining facility. Alright, before we do that though, I'd like to do this thing. Hey, thank you so much for 37 months of support, Riz. The flying beetle may be the most underrated Zelda tool in any Zelda game. I think it's only underrated because it comes from this game that people remember badly. Alright. So I would like y'all to check out these links. These are ways that you can help the ongoing civil rights movement happening around the country and the wider world right now. We suggest the Bail Fund Network to help keep protesters out of jail, the Okra Project and the Black Trans Travel Fund to help black, trans, and non-binary people with food, supplies, and travel out of dangerous situations, and the Black Hills Legal Fund to help the Lakota people take back their land, the Six Grandfathers, which was stolen by white people and renamed arbitrarily to Mount Rushmore before having white slave owners' faces carved into the side of it. Not a great situation. Remember, this whole country is stolen land. This whole fucking continent is stolen land. So wherever you live, keep that in mind. We also have this second command kept up to date by Christy here in chat. If you know, these are all current campaigns. If you know other things that need to go here, please let her know. Black lives matter. The lives of people of color matter. Indigenous lives and lands matter. Asian and Pacific Islander lives matter. These are things that we need to keep saying and keep pushing until the people at the top not only understand it, but work to make it a real protected truth. We'll be back in a few minutes. Keep yourselves safe. COVID sucks. Do whatever self-care you need to. Cycle your fluids and all that shit. We have no stance on ad blockers, and we'll be back in a few minutes. Peace. Hey, I'm back. I'd like to remind everyone to please use those emotes you've been given. Twitch really likes it when people use the emotes, and there's a chance that we'll get promoted a little bit if you keep doing it. So try and just get used to using them all. In any case, we're gonna continue playing. I mean, find a context, but I do appreciate the effort. Oh, shit. Alright, there's more birds here to explode. Which I imagine is also something you can do in Minecraft. Explode birds. Sup? I'm gonna grab this treasure too. Definitely don't do it in real life. You certainly can explode birds in real life, but don't, because I will come for you. I have a certain set of skills. Hey, we got the juice flowing too. Alright, so we're basically just making our way over to the X. Master Link, I have information to report. Not a good time, Fee. I can confirm that you will not be consumed by the sink sand in this current position. I suggest verifying your location on the map. Readings indicate that there is a submerged path beneath the sink sand. It is possible to walk along a route above the path without submerging completely into the sink sand. Simulations suggest that placing beacons to mark a safe route along these paths before proceeding would significantly reduce risk. I recommend placing multiple beacons. Oh, thanks. Now I have multiple beacons. Why couldn't you let me do that before? That's a shitty thing to do, Fee. Deny me my beacons. I don't like it. How dare you deny me my beacons? Really only need the one beacon for this. All right. I see, I see. So much juice. All that tasty truck juice. I feel refueled. Ah, shit. Rude. Come on. Well, you get to just be dead again, I guess. That's so much easier than actually fucking fighting with them. Alright, so, here's the lock to the temple, but I can't do shit with it. You are not in my memory banks. This is the power generator for the mechanism that opens the entrance to Lanayru mining facility. But it won't budge until you activate the remote power nodes and set those 3 dials to access them correctly. Readings indicate the materials used to construct the generator are also present in this area. You can now use the dowsing ability to locate them. Dowsing. DNA evidence. Well, there's one. All right. Now we're over here. Should be able to walk straight over to this one. Oh, come on. Rude. Ow. I hate these guys. Alright, let's just explode him so he can't fuck with us. The problem with chiseling a time shift stone is you'd either die or be unborn every time you hit it. I don't know which is worse. Gaston, shoo, you need to stop doing this. Go on, quit begging. Damn it, my hands are too shaky for this game. Hooray! We found the thingy. And a treasure. Game ever force you to beetle a bomb that you drop out of your bomb bag, or are you always able to pick one up off the ground? I don't think it ever makes you beetle one out of your bomb bag. I don't recall it ever doing that, but it has been a decade or more. Alright, now what do I do with this generator? You're trying to figure out how to configure the device to get you into the Lanayru mining facility? You look kinda suspicious. I probably shouldn't be telling you how to access the remote power nodes to enter the facility. And don't let me catch you stabbing or fiddling with the device. Well, I guess I'm gonna stab and fiddle with the device. Damn it. It's a little sketchy on that. There's one down. I changed the past! Alright. So, let's see. I want to say the other two are here and here. How do I get to that northern one? Well, let's get back to where we were. Whoops. There we go. What are the red circles on the map? Exits. Or bird statues, really. They just don't get their details filled in until you zoom. Alright, where am I going next? I found a chair. That's helpful. Restore a little bit of HP. Alright, so I think... just hopping down here should do us. Tumbleweeds. Where are ye? How did I fuck that up? Absolutely fucks that up. Meant to do that. Don't worry about it. Getting tumbleweed is hard. It can be. Oh, I need gust bellows for this. I don't get dust bellows for a little bit, though. That's one of very few holdovers from, oh hey, I found bombs. Gust bellows originated in, Minish Cap, I believe. And this is the other game they're in. I mean, nowadays you get tumbleweed from a dispensary and it's gonna be cheaper and better quality than the shit you used to get. Oh, right. Apparently it's gonna take multiple Skyward strikes, though. There's my time stone. Babies! They're babies! I don't think the stab does more damage, but it's perfectly possible and I just never noticed. It looks cool though. Ow. Wow, a blue rupee. A bloopy. Ow. I just wanted to put it on the button. This is the closest you get to stealth. I follow in the footsteps of the great when I say I don't hate stealth games, I just hate stealth sections. Alright, I need to be over there when I activate this. Fuck. Oh, whoops. Sank a little too deep. If an enemy despawns due to falling into a bottomless pit on the same frame you use the ending below, Link goes flying off towards coordinates 0. Ouch. That seems inconvenient. Where are coordinates 0? I suppose it depends on the map. Ah, come on. Y'all like when I said they're babies? I was pretty proud of that. I'm gonna do it again. Babies! They're babies! Exactly, like Secret of the Ooze. Ah, rude. This room's annoying. All right. Now, how do I do this? I need to find the spot where those guys go, is the problem. And I don't fucking remember where they go. I guess they go in there. I'm gonna need to... No, that didn't work. Alright, wait till it stops sparking. There we go. Perfect. The spot where those guys go, in there. My brain wasn't seeing the bars come up, so I wasn't figuring it out immediately. Alright, that's number 2. Now we gotta get to generator the 3rd. Alrighty. Not too bad so far. Alright, so the last one is over here. Which means I've got to figure out how to get over there. Which I suppose means going this way. First and foremost. No, my tumbleweed. I wonder what's in a tumbleweed. Hey, there's a goddess cube up there. Y'all, there's a goddess cube up there, and I can't reach it, and I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Dude, don't throw rocks at me. This is the reason I gotta explode you. Alright, exploding time. Do you see what happens? Do you see what happens when you find a stranger in the Alps? Ah, fuck. Do you see what happens when you feed a stoner scrambled eggs? guess here first. Almost. One sec, gotta grab this. Gotta get that heart. So long as you have enough rubies. Right, obviously can't get up there. Which means I gotta get over here and climb up this ramp. Yeah, the rupees in this game are big boys. Thick and hearty rupees. So I gotta check out some of these other ledges. If I go across to here, is there going to be a way to get to that goddess cube? Because I feel like there is. Problem is being able to get across to there. Looks like I can just blow up the wall. There's certainly something over here since I can blow up this wall. Ah, rude. I have the treasure medal on and it's not helping a lot. Whoops. Swung too soon. God damn it. They always zap. They always zap as soon as they're off of you, just to fuck with you. Hey, we got a piece of heart. That's pretty rad. That's rad as hell. We do not have a hook shot to get to the last goddess cube, do we? Fuck. Alright, that's fine. That just means we have to remember to come back here for the next goddess cube. We already got one goddess cube in this section, right? Yeah, we got the goddess cube for this section. This is the game with the double hook shots. Well, one of the games with the double hook shots, if I recall. So you can go from one target to the next. Twilight Princess also had. It's one of my favorite Zelda items is twin hook shots. It's just such a fun idea. Yeah, this one you get both at the same time instead of having to find them separately. Fuck. Got it. What a pain in the ass. No, we're going this way. I mean, if you want to get killed, I'll oblige. Hey, save point. Yeah, I always thought that was very funny too. You got another hook shot. All right. Bombs. You just find the long shot in Ocarina of Time. It's a totally separate item. Which always seemed a little strange to me. Felt like it should have been, like, canonically an upgrade. Like someone adds more chain to it. Oh, I was too low to grab the ledge. When Nintendo characters sink and drown, it's always kind of gruesome. There it is. Knew it was around here somewheres. In games where it's the hook shot, it grabs onto mostly wooden things, like it can embed its hook. But in Twilight Princess, where it's the claw shot, it grabs onto metal gratings and such. Yay! That's good detailing. That's good world building work. I was trying to do a Dark Souls drop attack. It didn't work out. Come on. Oh. Ah. No, you're supposed to be dead. Stop being alive. You got the bloopy. Hey, rupee blocks. Everyone's favorite. Alright, so I'm gonna have to maybe fly some stuff across. Like those little guys, I bet the Beetle can carry them over. Yeah, Link can't quite get up here on his own. How high does the sand come? Only that high. Shit. Which means, yeah, I need to push that block down before I can get up there. I don't forget the switch hook. I thought it was cute and clever, just more situational, maybe? Alright, well, I got the guy over there. Is there any bombs over that I can use for this? Nah. Oh, I can't pick up the treasure chest. Oh, I know how to do this. Brain didn't get there immediately, but I know how to do this. And the sand is flowing, therefore. I'm gonna find out if the stab does more damage. I'd say no. It was worth a try. Just thought I'd test it, though. Not a speck of sand is flowing, so the danger must be growing. Hey, it was worth testing out. That's what matters. Thought you could trick me, huh? Well, we got some Elden ore. It's a great thing about video games. Everyone remembers everything wrong. That's only a slight exaggeration. Alright, so now I'm gonna have to beetle this guy across again. But now I can get across without changing the time stream. Without creating a time paradox. Y'all ever seen Tom and Jerry and Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? That shit's fucking wild. If there was ever something that you can say with certainty, there is no reason for this to exist, but I'm glad it does. Alright, there's 2 boxes in here. Is it a blue rupee? It's a blue rupee. And in this one, another blue rupee. Or a monster horn, you know. Close enough. Pressing A after turning those feels way less awkward on the Wiimote with a giant A button, too. Master Link, all 3 remote power nodes have been activated. Please make your way to the power generator in front of Lanayru Mining Facility. Right, we've got a little bit more to do before we call it for the night. Oh, it's scary and out of nowhere and completely at a loss of tone with the rest of the movie. It's spooky. We're gonna run over to the power, or to the lock, now that we've got the power generators done. Well, shit, that's the longer way around if we do that. Makes travel here easier next time we come, but not useful right at this second. Oh, Groose is here. Groose is always here. Watching. Waiting. Groose is inescapable. Just like the ineffective bullies in high school. You ever have bullies who were both less clever and less powerful than you? Had a couple of them as we got older. Alright, let's head back up to the sky real quick. Alright, Trans Loftwing. Alright, Goddess Chest number 10. Alright, we've got 3 chests to get. 12 is the closest. So let's bop over there. Shit. Let's try that again. All right, let's go over here and try a somersault. Fuck. Needed to go this way anyway, it's fine. Why are you... For some reason... tilting forward doesn't always work. Other directions are pretty reliable. Ah, fuck. My poor Loftwing. Hey, we got the heart medal. It's not really the heart medal, it's a heart medal. There's a couple of them. Alright, now we can get the one at Beetle's Island too. As well as one other, which is just a silver rupee. Heart medals do stack, yes. It's carrying all the heart medals is the only way to have the maximum number of hearts in this game. Yeah, you need to have separate adventure pouches. So they don't stack as in inventory stacking, if that's what you meant. Oh, the heart medals. Rather than the life. Okay. My brain was conflating the two. I assume that they do, if there's multiple heart medals, they stack. I'm doing a bop. is. Same answer? Yeah. This is the one we explode. It's a silver rupee, or a soupy. God damn it. God, I hate navigating this fucking map using the motion controls.
Yeah.
Shit. I just zipped right past. Sailcloths and everything. And there's our piece of heart. Alright, let's see what we can make back at... Let's see what we can make back at Skyloft real quick. Fastest way to fly. Flew right into a rock. Oh no, I didn't see that. Well, fortunately, there's no green rings to fly through. Oh, hey, this is the item check, but I bet you're just here to check me out, right? Well, don't make a habit of it, okay? No thanks. What's with you? Leave me alone if you don't want anything. Sheesh, I'm busy staring at a wall.
Oh yeah.
Alright, let's see. Do I have the stuff to upgrade anything? I do not have stuff to upgrade my shield. I could not upgrade my seed satchel. Can't get hornet larva yet, but I've got the rest of the stuff. At some point, we have to actually go and grind for fucking treasure. Oh hey, we can actually upgrade our bug net to the big bug net, which makes catching shit much easier. There's no going back. Plus, this thing looks amazing. Want to buy the wooden shield while I'm here? I already have the wooden shield. It's just in my storage. There you go. It's the big bug net.
Oh.
Let's pull out the wooden shield in any case. Whoops, I hit the wrong thing. I like how the big bug net needs to have a crystal of pure malice and evil put into it. Well, yeah. How else are you gonna catch so many bugs? Here we go. Oh, no, I don't have a wooden shield. I could have swore I did. It must have burned. Oh, I need to put away the heart metal. I have absolutely no use for that. Got burned a stream or two ago. Okay. Do I have the stuff to upgrade it? Because that'd be nice for it not to be quite so fragile. I don't think I do, though. Oh, yeah, I do. Sweet.
Okay.
I'll take it. Now I've got the bandage shield. Might as well carry both shields with me. What else am I gonna do? Now let's find Beetle real quick. Where are ya, Beetle? There he is. Yeah, I definitely don't have the stuff for the second, or the third level, rather. Do I have enough gold for this? I don't think I do. 1,200 rupees. I need it. You don't have enough rupees. Look at my face. If that's your idea of a joke, I'm not laughing. Bug metal. 1,000 rupees. Okay. You don't have enough rupees. Alright, so I need like 2,200 rupees. That's 800. So I need 3,000 rupees to buy the rest of the inventory. Alright. And I think that's everything that we can do here for now, so... Yes, let's return to Lanayru Desert. Small convenience. All right. Let's open this shit up. A report. The symbols in this power generator correspond to the symbols of the three... Yeah, I got that. I just was trying to figure out how to turn the individual dials. Oh! Wind left, lightning top, fire right. Oops, fucked it up. Fire slightly further right. There. Chill out, puppies. That facility has a face. And here we are. All kinds of ways to climb up here, too. You know, if this was Dragon Quest, there'd be a chest with 1,500 gold behind that. The machine kind of looks like Midna's hat. Ah, time for the backwards long jumps. BLJ. BLJ. The L is for Link. Oh, I forgot how good this fucking song is. Shh. Risby, chill out. Is there not a statue in the first room? Well, I guess... Oh, wait, never mind. There it is. I was gonna say, well, I guess we're gonna go to the second room then. Alright, next time we'll be doing the Lanayru mining facility. here we go. That's the end of the stream for tonight. Did not lose any frames. Hopefully we won't while I'm reading the schedule. Taking bets. Alright, tomorrow, that's Wednesday, so Bad Road on his channel is going to be playing Legacy of Kain Defiance. And then Chu's going to be playing something or other. Don't know what. Thursday, Alice is going to be playing Spiritfarer with Mox. Friday, Katie's going to be starting something new. Saturday, someone on the Xenon Fiber channel will be playing Kingdom Hearts. Sunday is our wildcard stream. Monday, Andy on their channel, Andymonium at 6 will be playing The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. And Christy will be playing something, I don't know what. She can type it in chat if she knows. I can't hear you. Just type it in chat. And then Tuesday will be back around to me. Art stream, gotcha. And Gaston's decided to bark at nothing outside again. He gets on these kicks where he barks at everything and nothing. And you gotta make sure that he knows to not do that, or he just keeps getting worse and worse and hurts himself. It's very frustrating. You, don't be shitty. That goes for everyone. Alright. And we've got our YouTube channel here. It's filled with tubes. And our cancer fundraiser. I tried to combine the words cancer and fundraiser together and it didn't go well. But that's there too. Please spread that around as much as you can. We're not there yet. They actually sent us a late notice on a bill today. And Alice called the number on the thing and put in the information, and it said, oh, and the computer thing said, we're no longer handling this bill because it had been transferred to financial aid like it was supposed to. But they still sent out the late notice like 2 days ago because nothing can work correctly. Thank you, Bad Road. So we're still hoping on that. We still have other expenses that will not be covered by financial aid. I'm gonna have to have 3 teeth taken out soon. That's gonna be expensive. Because otherwise I'm just gonna end up with an infection, like 3 infections in my head and die. So that's fun. It's real peppy, perky, all that good shit. All right. See y'all another day. Thanks for coming. Peace.